From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
You know, we've had a really good run of fall weather so far, and I know some people like it a little colder. Some people like it is now, warm and humid, 70s to 80. So look at some of the areas of Turkey Mountain, and it's, you know, the colors are just popping on right now, and the camera's popping a little bit too. But at the same time, it's just, you can just see it starting to take over, and then cold fall weather is going to take over. And I talked about that. So the real cold air is up to the north. This temperatures right now, it's not so clear and pure right now, as there's some snow and snow showers. Temperatures are in the 20s and west around Rapid City. That cold air has made it down to Colby, Kansas. And so what happens? Well, cold air moves south this time of year. So what we're going to do is watch that tonight as it continues to sink across western Kansas. And then by the time we get to 4 o'clock in the morning, boundary will be just starting to move into southeastern Kansas, part of our viewing area, fringe areas, and then that extends back down around the Clinton area. The real cold air is still back behind that. But by the time we get on into the morning, right around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, notice our temperatures. We're going to be like 60s to low 70s. It's just balmy, warm, and then moist air is coming back in. Cold front is across the area, and then as that front moves through, we'll squeeze out a few showers possibly, or a little bit of drizzle. But notice 70s and notice 30s out in the panhandle. That's part of that cold air. So by late afternoon, we won't have a whole lot in the way of any moisture unless you're in southeastern Oklahoma. Notice the temperatures, 70s to near 80 before that front really kicks in and gets going. And then it really drops off by about 6 o'clock, and we'll start to see some clearing skies. So high school football games, instead of being played in 70s and humid weather like it would be tonight, a few teams are playing that, but for the most part, our teams are going to be pretty cold. The winds are going to be blowing at about 10 to 18 miles per hour, so get ready for a cold night. That also includes Stillwater for the homecoming walk around, which is tomorrow night in parade. Temperatures being forced. It's really not a bad night. You just have to be dressed for the weather, and that's about it. It's not going to be like nice and balmy like it is now, so you just have to dress a little bit more with preparing for winter, not winter, but a lot colder weather than what we've been used to. 40s in the morning for Saturday. Showers are going to start breaking out across our southern part of our viewing area. And then also don't forget Saturday morning, huge day, Tulsa Run, going on. And we're going to have temperatures will be in the 40s. For runners right now, we're looking for chances of some showers at about 30%. So not a high probability, really no thunder and lightning. As we go through the middle of the day, from 12 into the afternoon, could be a couple of lightning strikes south of Tulsa, but for the most part, it'll stay down southeast. And our winds, they're up a little bit. We had about 8 miles an hour. We're now going to average about 10, 11, maybe 12 miles per hour out of the northeast, to give you an idea. Saturday's highs, not going anyplace fast. Now, if you're in southeast Oklahoma, for example, Idabel 73, Bartlesville and some areas here in northeast Oklahoma in the upper 40s, low 50s. Scattered showers, a few brief heavy downpours of rain possible. Again, a little bit of thunder is possible. Then on Sunday morning, here comes the secondary cold front. And this is like, well, we just had one. Yeah, and then we have one that's really cold. So in the morning, we'll have gusty north winds and drizzle and temperatures in the 30s. Look at this. We're going to be below freezing out in the panhandle already. And then during the afternoon, warm, moist air is riding up over that cold air. And then we're going to just have light, cold rain, gray skies, and a fireplace is probably necessary. That'd be a good forecast right now because it is going to be a little bit more wintry than fall. It is going to be deep fall is what's going to happen. And cold weather will be every place except far southeastern Oklahoma. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. Don't forget a lot of weekend events going on. The Pecan Festival right now in Okmulgee, that'll be going on through Saturday. And then as well, Gatesway Balloon Festival, hopefully that's going to be okay. McAllister Oktoberfest going on. And so you just have to dress for the weather. Newalla, we mentioned that in Independence. Of course, the Tulsa Run, we mentioned that as well. So be prepared. And Halloween. So if you're going to be out there, we're going to have a lot of our staff from News on 6 out and about. And of course, Station I chose poorly. We have the coldest period on Sunday afternoon. We're going to have to work on our forecasting skills, I do believe. Anyway, this storm system is going to give us maybe some rain or snow mixed out in the panhandle as we go on into early Sunday before the storm exits. Just to give you an idea, that's pretty intense. But right now it's not. It is awesome. Temperatures in the 70s. Love it, warm weather. And for those of you who love cold weather, it'll be awesome for you coming up. But in the meantime, we'll be very mild overnight. Chance of a few showers as that front passes through. And then once that front passes through, then we just go partly cloudy, breezy, and chilly. And temperatures in the late afternoon drop off from the morning. And then it's just pretty much real fall weather. Next week looks pretty doggone nice if you love chilly weather. Frost or freeze for gardeners most likely Tuesday morning, maybe Wednesday morning as well.
All right.